Welcome to the CEO training. My name is Seth Mulder. I'm really excited to be with you today. We're going to cover some powerful information on how to launch your business. Hopefully you're excited about the incredible science that we have at LifeVantage, the Washington State study, the idea that you have just had fall in your lap, perhaps the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine as with regards to NRF2 and nutrigenomics. Certainly and likely, this is the single most important health promoting approach on the face of the planet now and into the foreseeable future. If you've read the research, that's something to get excited about. But maybe you have some questions about how to build a business. Maybe you're interested in becoming a distributor. Maybe you are a distributor and you're thinking to yourself, what is the next step? How do I really build a business? Or how do I launch a business? How do I really get moving? Or my time is limited. How do I maximize the effort that I'm putting in? Or how do I build $1 million business and really get serious about this? These questions will be answered today in this training called Launch 357, Getting on the Fast Track to Elite. This is a snapshot of the LifeVantage earnings claim statement, the income disclosure statement. This shows the average monthly incomes for distributors at every paid rank through the company, from distributor to the elite status at Pro 7, 8, and 9, to the master level at Master Pro 10 and Executive Master Pro 10. These are not projected numbers. These are not potential numbers. These are not the hopeful numbers. These are numbers that you can count on. These are the average, actual numbers of what people are really making. And again, we're talking about building residual income here. This is not a one-time payout. These are incomes that people are earning every month. What would it be like not to have to start at zero every month? I will tell you personally, having been in network marketing now for 16 years and experiencing these residual income lifestyle miracles, if you call it, for 16 years, there's no way I would ever want to go back. It is worth the effort and time. You are worth it. Your family, your dreams are absolutely worth it. Residual income is a worthy endeavor. Well, let's look at Elite Pro 7. The average Pro 7 makes $12,603 per month. How do you get there? Well, let's look at the qualifications for Pro 7. These are the simplified qualifications. $100,000 a month in organizational volume. Organizational volume means product volume, product purchases throughout your entire organization. This is not something that you create personally alone. Of course, this is your entire team, but it's $100,000 a month. We're talking about $1.2 million a year. This is a lot of volume. And that needs to be distributed between at least 3 different legs. Well, how do you create $100,000 a month in organizational volume? Is it just as simple as going and talking to friends, finding some distributors, finding some customers, and it just all falls together? Well, no. Let's look at it from a more strategic standpoint. I want you to keep your eye on Pro 7, but we're not going to start there. We're going to start at a more foundational leadership level at the beginning of your journey, and that's called Pro 3. In fact, by the way, there are on average 22 Pro 3s in every Pro 7's business. So the first step that we can focus on is to help you get to Pro 3 as fast as possible. What does it take to get to Pro 3? Pro 3 qualification on at least 2 legs in a calendar month, $5,000 of organizational volume. So you want to be generating $5,000 of volume every month to be a Pro 3. But first of all, we need to get there the first month. So how could you create $5,000 of organizational volume? Well, let me show you a couple of options. If you had 125 customers on Pro Tandem, 1 bottle of Pro Tandem Nerf 2 Synergizer every month, that would be $5,000 of volume. Additionally, if you had 40 to 50 customers on a stack of products, not just a single product, but a system of products, like the 4 most important products, Vitality Stack, or the Activated Essentials Stack, or our hair care stack, or our skin care stack, or our weight management stack. There are multiple products. They're all about $100 or a little bit more. And that would require less customers, right, to get to $5,000 organizational volume. Another option would be to enroll 5 distributors on a platinum pack, which is valued at $1,000 of organizational volume in a calendar month. So which one of these is the best? Or which one of these is reality? Well, in reality, they're all partially going to be part of your story, most likely. You're going to find customers. Not everybody's going to sign up as a distributor. You want to find customers. Customers are a bedrock, a foundation for your long-term security in this business. But if we're talking also about building this business fast and capitalizing on this window that we have between now and 2023, where nutrigenomics is expected to explode from infancy to over $17 billion, we need to move. We need to focus on building out the business platform. So the fastest way to get to Pro 3 is to enroll 5 Platinum Pack distributors in a calendar month, right? Of course you're going to have customers. We want all the customers that you can find as well. But to focus on building out the business, your business, we want to focus on 5 Platinum Pack distributors. And you do that in a calendar month and you hit Pro 3. So that's what this might look like. You enrolled 5 Platinum Pack distributors. You earned $2,000 in Fast Start bonuses. You can see the compensation plan for details there. $400 per Platinum Pack enrollment. Now you're in the black. You're profitable in your business. You're rocking and you've got some distributors to work with. What next? And by the way, congratulations on hitting Pro 3 in this calendar month. And maybe you did that in 30 days or 60 days or 90 days, but that should be the goal. What can I do to hit Pro 3? And I'm going to launch my business to hit Pro 3 in 30 days or 60 or 90 at the most. What do you do next? Well, immediately upon enrolling a distributor, you want to help them to go and launch their business. This is called duplication. This is how you find leverage. It's not all up to you, but you want to help lead your team to do what you have done. So it might start to look something like this. Let's take the first example, the first Platinum Pack distributor that you enrolled. You immediately help them meet with their people, some online meetings. You help them launch their business, and they enrolled 5 Platinum Pack distributors and they hit Pro 3. Let's look at another situation. Let's say the second Platinum Pack distributor you enrolled had some different experiences. You helped them start to launch their business, but they didn't continue to launch, or something came up, or they're using the product, or whatever. You're not going to wait for somebody to hit Pro 3 before you continue to help their business grow. You're going to go to their first new distributor and you're going to help them get at least their first new distributor and help them get at least their first new distributor until you find somebody who's ready to hit Pro 3 in this next 30, 60, 90 days. And you can see in this example that 1, 2, 3 levels down, you found that person, they hit Pro 3, and we call this building a taproot, all right? Imagine a tree or a plant sending its roots down as far as it needs to find that nutrition, to find that water, right? You're going to send your business, you're going to push your business down until you find that person who's ready to build now, okay? So you see, as you've built out your organization, you hit Pro 3 by finding your 5 Platinum Pack distributors, and then you've helped them to create somewhere in their organization, either personally or driving it down in depth, a Pro 3 distributor. Now what? Oh, well, by the way, if you did that, you're no longer a Pro 3 distributor. You're Pro 5 distributor because you've created $20,000 in organizational volume in a calendar month. So let's just recap. First, you want to get to Pro 3 as fast as possible, $5,000 of organizational volume in a calendar month. And then you want to help those distributors that you've enrolled to do the same thing. Thereby, they become Pro 3 and you hit Pro 5. What's next? It's the same process. You're going to help your Pro 3s to help their new people get to Pro 3. That means that they get to Pro 5. And if you have 5 Pro 5s in your organization or they're on your front line, you're now going to be a Pro 7. The average Pro 7 has 22 Pro 3s in their business. So you can see that while we're going to keep our eye on the big picture, we're going to get really small. We're going to go to work and do the nitty gritty. We're going to get into trenches and we're going to launch our business to Pro 3. That's the first step. Pro 3s who then help other people to get to Pro 3 means you get to Pro 5, who help their Pro 3s get their people to Pro 3, which gets them to 5, which then helps you get to 7. 7 is $100,000 of organizational volume in a calendar month. Pro 7 business, made up of Pro 5s and maybe Pro 6s, and of course Pro 4s, made up of Pro 3s. This is a simplified look at how you build the leadership and business infrastructure to build $1 million business. So, what's next? Well, let's go back to the beginning. What do you need to do this month? Get to Pro 3. This training is called Launch 357. How do you get to Pro 3 in 30 days? Or 60 days or 90 days? Here are a few simple steps. Number 1, enroll with a platinum pack. If you want to lead other platinum packs, you need to set the example. Number 2, you're going to complete your 3-step getting started guide. There's a checklist that will help you start the first 3 things to get your business started today in the first 48 to 72 hours. You're going to set up a wildly important goal. You're going to download your CEO Pro app and start exposing and engaging people in the information. And you're going to get connected with the team trainings, the events, the online events, the live events, our next massive training event. That's the 3-step getting started checklist. Next, you're going to create a database of 100 people, just 100 people who might potentially be interested. We don't know if they're interested yet, but you want to create a list so that when we start talking to people, we can move fast. Next, and perhaps most important to this launch, you want to lead 50 people through the 4-step system. The 4-step system being, you're going to pique their interest, that's step 1. You're going to present the full story, that's step 2. You're going to follow up, step 3, and you're going to close, step 4. You want to lead 50 people through that 4-step system as fast as possible. Again, 30, 60, 90 days. As they get that information, they're going to make decisions, become distributors, become customers, or say, not right now. You lead 50 people through that system and you're looking to enroll 5 platinum packs and 10 customers. You do that in a calendar month and guess what? You're Pro 3. Now what? You're simply going to duplicate this same business launch with every distributor in your organization. It's all about duplicating this simple step. Customer by customer, platinum pack distributor by platinum pack distributor. And that's how you create a rock solid foundation. Launch your business. If you have further questions, you can refer to your CEO Pro app, the coaching section, LV CEO resources, the Creating Entrepreneurs Online YouTube channel for further trainings. Get with your sponsor and your upline mentorship team. But this is the basics, guys. Launch 357. Create your Pro 3 distributorship in the next 30, 60, 90 days, and then duplicate that process. That puts you on the fast track to elite. Welcome to LifeVantage. Let's go launch 357, Pro 3 in the next 30 days.